Hi everyone. I'm going to do something a little different today. I am going to do a brief reading for all of the signs. Hopefully I'll get them all done within the next 2 days, but I may not. So all of the elements. So the first element is fire signs. This would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it's also the wands in tarot. So fire signs, I haven't looked too much at the astrology right now, but I believe we are in Aquarius, and then we're going to go into, or maybe we're at the end of at the end of Capricorn. I think we're in Aquarius already, sorry. Going to eventually Pisces, obviously. So kind of at the end of the road in terms of the karmic wheel and the lifespan, in terms of the if you believe that people are reincarnated. But so I want to talk about some of the themes, even though I haven't looked at the astrology of like the aspects, just some of the energetic themes that I'm feeling, and I'll do that through the cards, and I'm not gonna have a plan. So in the past, your situation was 3 of Earth, growth. You were in a situation where there was a lot of maybe financial growth and also maybe teamwork. In the present, you're in a situation with 6 of Water reversed, pleasure. Maybe you've lost touch with pleasure. Read that as you will. And in the future, we have Chaos reversed. So I believe this relates to the Tower card in the traditional Rider-Waite. But so what Chaos reversed really means coming out of chaos, to use the chaos to find structure. And yes, it was weird that we had 3 and 6, the sort of duplicity there of, if you double 3, obviously you get 6, sequential. But also 3 and 6 are, somewhat divine numbers. It's the Holy Trinity, but 6, I believe, is the card of the Lovers in the tarot also. So why is that important? Because there may be choices that you're making that are affecting what you're going through. What do we need to know right now about this situation? We've got Medicine Man. So there may be some deeper healing that you have to do, maybe in nature. Maybe that involves some time alone. Maybe you are surrounded by a lot of people. Maybe there's been some people that have come at you in a negative way, and really they're just unhealed people, and you are more interested in peace and harmony at this time, and your own literal physical healing, which also relates to mental healing. But I'm hearing the need to shut out a lot of just toxic energy and just focus on healing, health. You may have been diagnosed with an issue. What else about this? We got 9 of Water's, Joy, and Spiritual Warrior. So this health mission has showed you that and there's a beautiful mountain here, and then he's carrying a skull, that you can sort of hold death in your hand. You can, I think there's some saying about being the mountain in meditation, about, looking at something and losing our sense of self, which is also called darshan in Buddhism, Darsan, which is about letting the beauty of something, usually nature, come into us and take over our consciousness. And then 9 of Water, Joy. I feel that there's a big need to be, so we got 3, 6, 9 now in terms of the repetition. There's a need for your growth and your spiritual continuity to literally be near water, and I'm drinking water as I do this. Maybe spending time in water, maybe swimming. It is so healing. Sorry. Maybe increasing your fluid intake, maybe eating more vegetables, which are made of water mostly, but also like just letting the changes of life come and go, not holding on. And that beautiful purple color that came in that with the mountains, yeah, if you've ever seen like a real true mountainscape, it's so awe-inspiring, even just Vermont. But let's see, I went to Chile when I was younger, and that was really interesting to see those mountains. And I've climbed a mountain on the Appalachian Trail this summer, which was really cool, just in Connecticut. But a mountain can be seen as a spiritual journey, as the hero's journey, in terms of an archetypal journey. You may be on a quest. I want to get a little bit about this quest, where you're holding death in your hand and obsessed with health. 6 of Fire, Victory, Small Medicine Wheel, and Mother of Water. Yeah, like another 6. I think that your victory will come tending to the small details of your life, like maybe administrative tasks that you've put off, like important things, and just cleansing, continually cleansing, letting feelings come and go, exercising, letting the blood in our body, which, you know, we are made of water, letting the blood in our body flow by getting some extreme or intense exercise, letting life flow, spending time near a river. You know, it seems like we are in deep winter, but really spring is upon us. It's going to be here in a matter of weeks, and it's proof that even in the darkest of hours, light is coming. So whatever you're going through and whatever you're trying to heal, remember that you don't want to come at something too hard, because you want to allow the healing, the sort of quantum healing of the universe to take over for you. And that's going to bring you in situations with people and things that call you to higher states of healing and higher states of power and higher states of joy, is what I'm getting. And I'm going to get one more card here. And also just literally bathing could be healing for you, like washing away old energy, old negative energy from the day, changing your clothes that are soaking up energy from toxic surroundings. And XL3, sorry, I don't know why I said that, the Castle. I don't know if I have, this is an old beat up book. I may not have that even in here. Let's see if it's, oh yeah, it should be in here. XL3. Okay, we got Visiting Your Throne of Power. Nice. The Palace, the Penthouse, the Fortress. It talks about a bunch of interesting things, castles, power, things that we dream of. This card appears with the Queen. Oh no, I'm not going to talk about it. It could say that you've entered into long-standing dynamics that include family dynamics that include property and power. And when it's dark, this means stuckness, depression, spells, walls. Go deeper. Rachel White reads The House. I think she's an artist. Peter Bruegel's The Tower of Babel. Wow, if this is the Rachel White read that I'm thinking of, this is a sort of like installation artist from when I was in my 20s that I used to like in NYC. I could be completely wrong, but yeah, the Castle. I think there's something here about space and place, and you may have been pushed out of a space, and visiting your throne of power. You may have to stand up for yourself in a lot of situations right now, and you may feel like people are aghast at how assertive you're being, but as long as you are, you know, that's my dog snoring. As long as you are expressing yourself within integrity, it's okay to be, you know, it's okay to be what am I trying to say? Direct to get what you need, because a lot of times in this world we're taught to not ask again, to not push, to not try, and often it's a matter of just trying again. And for example, my favorite book, this is just a sort of side adjacent example, my favorite book, A Wrinkle in Time, which is a children's book, was submitted for publication, I believe 34 times before it was published. So don't ever give up on your dreams, and don't ever give up on your healing goals, and don't ever give up on, let your power that's coming through and being asked of you show you your healing journey and show you the path that you're meant to go on. Because right now I feel that you're trying to guide it rather than letting the universe show you. Thanks for tuning in, and hope you have a great day.